I cannot wait to jump into these shoe trends with you today because these are some of the best trends that I have seen in a long time. And there's a little bit of something here for everyone, I think. And I will have all of the links for you for these items in the View Products link and down in the description because I actually choose all my trends from what is in mainstream fashion, not from the runway shows. And so as you are looking around and adding some of these shoe trends to your want list, remember to love your neighbor and be kind. This fun shoe trend I'm calling smart slingbacks because they are very smart shoes because you can wear them casually or dressed up. And I do think this is going to be one of the biggest trends in the fall. And I loved the leopard print ones that I was seeing. So these are so good because one, they're very on trend right now, but also leopard print is a very classic print that we always love wearing. And these iterations that were flat, I thought were so good for a lot of the outfits that we'll have, a lot of the denim that's coming out in the fall. I think these will be really cute with. And there's also a lot of strappy versions that you'll see. And I love that we're finding these in flat options because normally they would only be shown in heels and high heels, but I thought these were great and they're coming in lots of different textures like patent and suede and lots of different colors. And I wanted to put a neutral one in here with a mid heel. So this kind of creamy colored one I thought was great because I think it'd be awesome with a pair of jeans and a chunky sweater for a smart casual outfit. But you're also going to find styles that have a T-strap like this black one, and it has a little bit of a chunkier heel. But the biggest difference in this is it has a square toe. So you're going to see square toes and pointed toes, and those are the two most popular toe shapes for the fall. And there was also a silver one and a Mary Jane slingback that I thought was really interesting with a square toe that this comes in lots of other colors and it was amazing. And also the Moto style slingback I think is an interesting shoe, and this actually started a couple of seasons ago, and I think we're going to see a lot this coming season and in all different colors and kind of Moto styles. And then there was a red patent one with a chunkier higher heel. So instead of that skinny heel, it was a little bit more of your block heel, which I thought was a great option if you love that as opposed to the skinny heel. And then I had to throw in the Gucci shoe here with all of the straps because I just thought it was so cool. And if you love higher end items, check out this Gucci one because I thought it was a perfect example of the slingbacks that we will see and that look great and smart with all of your outfits. This next trend I'm calling memorable mules, and you will see why because these are all so very memorable. And I loved this Tory Burch one, so I wanted to start off with it. It is a little bit more expensive, but the toe ring that she put in this shoe I thought was just such a cool thing. And it reminded me of the toe ring sandals for spring and summer. But there's also going to be interesting ones that have different textures and chunky heels on them or just different shaped heels that are just interesting, like the clear heel that you see here. And you'll also see maybe some more Western style mules, which actually were pretty big last fall. And I saw this studded one and I thought it was really cute, but also some faux fur or fur, whichever you prefer. I think you are going to find those this season as well. And I thought that Matisse one was really cute. And also some ankle strap mules, which is an iteration that I love because mules are sometimes hard to keep on your feet. And so this ankle strap one I thought was adorable. And then you'll find some high heeled, really chunky heeled ones that I think are just fun. And a lot of them will have square toes. So you'll see that. You'll see pointed toes and then the round toes as well. And the pointed toes to me are a little bit dressier. So I found a couple, one that is in a red that's beautiful and it comes in other colors that has a pretty high heel. And then this mule that has a little bit of ruching and a bow on it that to me are a little bit dressy, but they can also look good with jean outfits. And then I found a satin one because satin is going to be really big. And this doesn't have to be dressy either, but I think it could be if you needed it to be. But I just thought it was a lot of fun and very different. So these are very memorable styles that I think will be so fun to wear this fall. And so just look around because I think you're going to see a lot more of these to come. This trend is a boot trend that I'm calling simply slouchy boots because they're simple and they're just slouchy and cute and comfy looking. And a lot of the ones that you're going to see are knee-high versions, and we've seen these before, and they're in luxurious suedes and leathers usually, and they just look so comfy to me. And they're really cute if you want to make skirts and dresses a little bit more casual, and you can even throw on tights with them. But I have loved all the ones that have come out so far this season. And you're also going to find mid-calf versions like this Western style cowboy boot that I thought was interesting, because finding one that is slouchy, I think just gives it, I don't know, it has a little bit more of a modern feel. And then also some classic ones that are mid-calf, like this one with the chunky heel, I thought was a good option if you are more of a classic dresser. And then some ankle boots, which these come a little above the ankle, and some of them have a wider shaft, but these have more ruching on them than they do slouch to them, but they still look a little slouchy, and I just thought that was really cool. And I saw this olive green one that was neat, and this color is going to be really big, so I thought I would show you that. And then the ones that fold over, the shaft folds over and kind of puddles on top of the foot. Those are interesting. I'd love to know what you think of these, but we started seeing them a couple of falls ago, and I have seen several out already for this season. So I like the slouch boots. I think they're great. I used to wear them years ago, so I'd love to add a pair. And actually the ones I have on are a little bit slouchy. So let me know if you will get into this trend in the fall. I had to talk about this next boot trend because it's definitely gaining momentum, and it's mega Moto boots. And most of these are in the harness strap versions that you see here, which the strap wraps around the ankle and attaches to a little metal circle. And they're in all different textures, suedes, leathers, and colors. And I love the ones that are in more neutral colors. But you're also finding them in more of your half calf length or your mid calf length. And also I found a pair that is a stiletto style that is kind of like a cowboy boot. And I thought that one was really, really interesting. And then you'll find ones that have buckles all over them that are really motorcycle styles. And these have a little bit more of a chunkier feel, or most of the ones that I have seen do, as opposed to that stiletto. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get into this trend yet. I think it looks good on other people. So I'd love to know if you love this trend, and if you do love it, what you wear with it. This next boot trend has been around for a while, and I'm calling it wearable Western because it has become more wearable. And I want to start off with these fringe ones that I found that are so cute, because fringe is a very big trend, and we're talking about trends, but I still think they're very wearable, and I think they would make an outfit very cute. And there's also the harness strap ones that you can wear, and these actually are by Open Edit, so they're very affordable, and I loved the colors in these. I thought they were really nice and could fit into a wardrobe super easily. And I also love the ones that I'm seeing with this smaller, the skinnier shaft on them, like these Dolce Vita ones. I thought these were awesome because you can throw them on with your straight leg jeans or your barrel jeans or whatever you want, and they're going to just fit nicely underneath. But also knee-high versions in snake print, and this snake print was very neutral. I thought that was fun. And then this pointed toe Western boot with this buckle I thought was gorgeous, and I just liked this one, so I threw it in there. And also some more slouchy versions, because we talked about the slouch boots. You're going to see some Western ones that are a little more slouchy with this suede, and just so pretty. And you can also find ones with really cute prints, Western prints on them. So if you want that, it's going to be there. And I also wanted to throw in this stiletto heel one by Steve Madden, and it's denim. And this does come in other colors, but I just thought it was interesting. So if you love the Western trend and you have been doing it, you'll have some options to add to it that look a little bit different. And I think this is going to be a very fun trend coming this season. So now I want to talk about a heel trend, and it's called Killer Kitten heels. And you know these have been going strong for a little while, but this fall you're going to see them on almost every shoe style imaginable. And the first pair I want to look at are these green ankle wrap strap shoes that I thought were gorgeous. And I wanted to mention these because you're going to see a lot of green shoes, and I just thought these were really cool. But also a leopard print slingback again that has a kitten heel on it that's a lot of fun. And also lots of pumps. And pumps usually had higher heels on them. Now we're finding some lower kitten heels, and I love these pink ones with that little heart on top. And it you know, you're going to see a lot of feminine styles with the kitten heel because I do think it's a little bit more feminine. And also mesh shoes, which I don't think are going to be as popular in the fall, but come next spring, I think they're probably going to blow up because they were really popular this last spring. But this is a Jimmy Choo, so it is a little bit more expensive, but I thought it was really pretty. And you're also going to find boots. So all different kinds. And I found some like cowboy style boots that don't have the cowboy heel. They have a kitten heel on them. And I just thought those were a lot of fun, and I think we'll see more. And also your Western influenced boots, like I've talked about before, these silver ones, which silver is going to be really big as well and in all areas of fashion. And this had a kitten heel. I thought it was interesting. And also your knee-high boots. I have a knee-high boot that I got last year that's a kitten heel, and I love wearing it with my dresses and jeans and just everything. And so if you like more flats and you can't do a higher heel, definitely try the kitten heels because they're sturdy, they look good, they're feminine, and they are going to be around for a good while. So this next trend I'm calling fabulous flats because your flats, even your ballet flats, have gotten a fabulous upgrade. There are a lot of really cool options out there. And the first one that I want to show you is actually a red one that has a slingback to it. And it's so beautiful. And you're going to see a lot of red shoes. And it's a pointed toe, which a lot of your flats are going to have this season. But you're also going to see not only the feminine details, but more of your edgy details with studs. And I thought this black one was really cool, and it's by Open Edit, so it's a really good price. And also your strappy versions like you saw in the Slingbacks. Here's one that has the ankle strap around the ankle, and I loved that this was a burgundy color, which is going to be really big. A lot of reds and burgundies, like all different shades. And the leopard print ballet flat, which you probably have one in your closet from years ago, pull it out. But this one I wanted to show you because it has a square toe that's a little bit rounded off as opposed to that really round toe flat. And also the cap toes are going to be really big. And I loved this gold cap toe version. It just makes them stand out a bit and look a little bit more modern. And this is a Mary Jane style flat, which we're going to see a lot of. And I wanted to show you this red patent one that has the square toe. And I want you to notice something about this, and that's the vamp of it. So the top of this shoe that usually comes down, and like a lot of times these shoes will show a lot of toe cleavage because they had a low vamp. These have higher vamps on them, so they fit more glove-like, more full shoe-like. And I just thought that was interesting because I think we'll see a lot more of those. And then I wanted to show you these more Mary Jane studded flats that I thought were cool, but they have a mixture of the studs and the bow. So there's a little bit of feminine edge to these. And then the last one I wanted to show you, of course, is leopard print with a bow. So I think that sums up a lot of what you will see this season. And there's a little something for everyone, I think. And flats are becoming the thing. And it's very interesting to see, and I love all the ones that I have seen that are available. So now I get to talk about my personal favorite trend, which I'm calling stately sneakers because they definitely make a statement. And I love the ones that I've seen that have platforms on them. I've never loved a platform sneaker, but these are a little bit more streamlined and seem super easy to wear. I actually got a pair at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and they're super comfy and give me a little bit of height. So I've really enjoyed these. But you're also going to find silver sneakers. So I wanted to show you this Golden Goose because it's just cool, and it's more of a runner style, so it's a little bit chunkier, and you're going to find a lot of runner style looking sneakers, which I call trainers, that are also on trend. And most of these are going to have a little bit of a vintage or retro feel to them. And like this burgundy one, I thought it was awesome. This sneaker by Steve Madden has been they've been making this for a few seasons now, and they just keep adding new colors, and I loved the burgundy. And also just some more streamlined retro sneakers like this yellow pair that's really cool, that I think, even though it is yellow, would go with a lot of different things. And your leopard print sneakers, this is one of the first I've seen, but there will probably be many more. And I also saw this one that had a little bit of plaid on it, because I haven't talked much about this, but I think plaid's going to be big. It usually is every fall season, but I thought this was a nice neutral sneaker that had just a little bit of a touch of fun to it. And so I think you would be able to find a sneaker that fit your personal style, because there's going to be so many cool options. And the main trend, of course, is the retro trend, but you can find some that are a little more neutral that you could work into your wardrobe. So this next trend we're going to look at, I'm calling level up loafers, because they're definitely a level up than they were. And I'm a little confused on the trend because there's a lot of loafers out there and they don't really look like loafers. But these first two that I'm going to show you are a little more classic. So a T-strap option, which I thought was interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. And it could be more of a classic, easy to wear style, but also your woven styles, which I think are very pretty and intricate. And this one was also in a penny loafer style, which has become very popular. But now we're going to get into a little bit of the more funky versions of the loafers, which are your Slingbacks. And these are a little bit different. They're a little bit chunky, and I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to think of these just yet. So I'm just introducing myself to them. And this red one with the tassels. So I know tassels and fringe are going to be really big in these styles, which that's been out for a while, but now it's coming back. And this is a little bit of a chunkier style and a little bit more casual. So it'll be interesting to see if we see more of those. But I do love the creamy whites. This is a trend that I do like, and it's got the gold hardware on it. And the sole is a little bit chunky, but it's not that lug sole like we saw when this trend first started a couple years ago. But I have seen a lot of the platforms. And so I don't know if the platforms are reemerging in a big way, but this platform just made me think, what's going on here? And it's more of your Mary Jane loafer style. So they've combined a lot of different things here. But I wanted to show you this Gucci one, which was a little bit more of a minimal platform. And I think it's very wearable. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that, because I do think that would be fun and easy. So there are a lot of different loafers out there, ladies. So if you love them, you're going to have some very unique options. A trend that I have been so looking forward to is polished patent leather. And this started last fall, but it wasn't that big. And this season it's going to be huge. And you're going to see it across the board, mainly in shoes, but also in clothing. And I loved these pink Mary Janes with this crackled patent leather. I think it gives it a really cool look without making it super shiny. So you could definitely go that direction if you don't like the high shine. And Dolce Vita has done a lot of this in their shoes. And this pointed toe Mary Jane with the burgundy shiny patent I thought was gorgeous. And then I found a Mary Jane construction style shoe that was in a cream patent, which was beautiful. And then patent leather sneakers. We're going to see more of these. And I actually have a pair of Golden Goose I need to get out that my husband got me 4 or 5 years ago that are patent. And I just thought about those as I was talking. I need to get those out. And also the Slingbacks, which you've already seen a lot of patent leather in this video if you noticed. But I loved this black and white slingback. I thought it was awesome. But then you have Mules also that are in patent, and I loved this one. I thought it looked super cool, and you could wear it with a lot of things, and it does come in other colors. But I didn't find any boots. I wanted to find patent boots to put in this video, and I haven't seen any yet. So hopefully those are coming, and just keep your eye out. You will definitely see a lot of shine, whether it's metallic or patent or bling, doesn't matter. That's going to be a big trend this season. I know that seemed like a lot of trends there, but that is just the start of the season, and we'll see what happens as the season goes on. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.